All right, welcome back, my researchers. These past 2 weeks at home, we have learned so many things about so many different birds. Now, I wanted to do a science talk with you guys today, so hopefully when we get on our live chat, we can actually have a great conversation about the things that we learned. But I want to give you guys an opportunity to take your notes the same way that we would do in class about some of the things that you learned about so that we can have a very engaging discussion. So I want to bring some questions to you today that will help you make your notes even better so when we have our discussion, you have something to add, okay? I'm going to go back over some of the anchor charts that we made together because we've learned a lot, okay? First, we started with our bird walk poem. And we learned about those adjectives that have more strength than others. And you guys told me some lovely adjectives out of our poem. We had pretty, gorgeous, big, humongous, little, minuscule, bright, brilliant, lovely, and stunning. And we said adjectives with strength are adjectives that mean the same thing but with small differences. So then we talked about what makes a bird a bird. And we said that a bird has to have a beak, it has to have feet, it has to have wings and feathers. But we learned that all birds don't have the same beak, the same feathers, even the same feet or wings, okay? We talked about those physical characteristics of a bird. Birds can be different colors. They can have beaks that help them eat their favorite foods. Birds also have feathers that do different jobs. Remember that owl that we read about? His feathers helped him to be silent while he was swooping down to grab his prey. And birds have feet that look different. We saw those large talons on that eagle. Those are definitely different feet than I've ever seen on a bird. We saw the webbed feet of the duck. And we learned how those birds use their feet in different ways. We also learned about that bird, I believe it was called a secretary bird, that uses its large feet to stomp on snakes to catch to eat. But throughout all of this, you guys have been amazing researchers. And we know that researchers build their research skills by asking questions, by closely observing and sharing and discussing ideas. And you guys haven't been able to really share or discuss your ideas with one another. So that's why I want to do our science talk together today. So as we do that, I want you to be thinking about our learning target. Our learning target today is I can write one or more descriptive sentences to show my learning about what makes a bird a bird. Now, we just talked about those physical characteristics, but I want you to give me more. I want you to be descriptive using those strong adjectives that we learned about. What is one physical characteristic that is unique to a bird? It's something only a bird would have. I want you to be thinking about that as you take your notes for our discussion today, okay? Also, think about those physical characteristics, the different colors, the types of beaks. We saw some birds with beaks that help them catch fish. We saw a bird with a beak that helps it crack seeds without even moving from where it is in the tree. We saw the duck whose beak helps it dabble on the water. What things are unique to the birds that you want to discuss with your classmates today? So using a blank sheet of paper, please write one or two very descriptive sentences about the birds that we learned about and something that you would like to share with your classmates today to make our learning more alive to you, okay? We're going to participate in our science talk about what makes a bird a bird. And I also want you to remember our classroom discussion norms. I know it's going to be a little different because we're on video, but whenever you want to add something to what someone says, just use your camera and show me that you want to build on, okay? We're also going to use our I agree with blank because they said blah, blah, blah. Or I disagree with so-and-so because they said blah, blah, blah. Or I don't understand what you mean. Can you help me and explain more? We're going to use those types of feedback to one another. We also want to make sure that we're being thoughtful and using empathy to understand one another, okay? So as you're writing your notes today, continue to think about what makes a bird, and I'll be sure to see you guys at 12:30 using our Zoom link to have our live science talk. I can't wait. I know it's going to be great, and I know you guys have so many things you want to say about these wonderful birds. I'll try to post some pictures of the pages that we've read to jog your memories about everything that we've learned. Can't wait to see you guys. See you soon.